There's the obligatory fountain shot. And then the pretty pan to your house. Ta-da! All right, guys, let's go take a look. We're making lots of progress. All right. I believe that you guys were asking me about something over the garage door. I'm not seeing anything other than the metal flashing right here that's going on the brick ledge barrier or the stone ledge barrier. That's just to help rainwater channel away from underneath it so it can't get in there. I don't see what I think you guys were talking about. I hope I'm in the right spot. There's nothing structurally as a support that I see. Oh, I do see that guy. That guy, that guy, that guy. I'm not sure that I'm gonna say he is gonna stay there. No, that needs to go away. Yeah. So can you see how that's not even mitered? That's not even cut on an angle. It's just nailed in there. I think that's a temporary support for something that's gonna come later. We need to ask Sam though. He should laugh at that and say, no guys, we're gonna take that out. That's the response I'm expecting. Boy, they have really cleaned up in here. It looks nice. You guys don't really want to see me, so let me spin you around. There we go. Okay, so there's the front room. They use some nice timber in this house too. That's okay. I'm always looking for 2x4s that are not cut well, not clean. They're starting to do the sealing, sealing as in S-E-A-L-I-N-G, all that pink stuff, the expanding foam. Can you see the pink caulk up there? See if I can get my finger in the right spot, right there. All that stuff. When you see them running that caulk in every little crack, every little joint, let's go extreme close up. See this stuff all in here? See how every little 2x4's got it? That seals the house super tight. It seals the house up super tight, and it just keeps it insulated like an igloo ice chest, or maybe I should say a Yeti ice chest. All right, let me spin you around. Okay, see the shiny aluminum can looking stuff? That's your HVAC system. Those are the ductworks. And then there's your air conditioner and your HVAC unit itself with the control box on it for the heater and the primary exchanger up there. There's a return over there. So now we're going back through the house, going through the house. Okay. Yep, they've sprayed. Yep, everything looks pretty good. They got your door in. So we're essentially sealed from the elements, I think, at this point, guys. Pardon me. So just be careful. These handrails are just 2x4s at this point. They're pretty stable, just I wouldn't lean on them too much. Okay. Got the windows in. You can see some more insulation. Let's see if I can get the light adjustment. So every time we see that, that is really good. And remember, don't freak out if there's a little crack or something. What we're looking for is air blowing by it. And if air's not blowing by it, then we're good to go, right? It's to seal the air penetration. Okay. All right. Yep, and there's your radiant barrier. That shiny silver stuff. It plays havoc on your cell phone reception a lot of times. So your back porch is going to be really cute. It's going to have a pretty view. Got your thresholds in and your doors in, at least your back doors in. This is a construction door on the front. Let's see. All right. Hello. I wanted to look at the master bath. So, in doing this, I'm trying to figure out. So, they've got it there. Your shower head's over there. So there's the shower head. And to put it over here is what you guys were originally thinking, I believe. Okay. And then is there enough room in here? Okay, there's water in there, so they've got that seal test going. You could do a seat, but guys, that's going to take up probably that much, and that's really going to compress your shower. I mean, you could put a seat in there. It's just going to make it a really tight shower. So let's look at this. So over here, see these two studs? Now that I'm looking at it, see how that cross piece is right here, that piece of 2x4? So at home, I don't remember if we had them cut the middle and then make a really wide cubby hole, or if it's just that width between the beams. Either way, I think it's just between the beams, the studs. That'll hold, you know, like 1, 2, 3, or 4 bottles of shampoo, and it can recess as deep as that 2x4, you know, which is probably accurately probably 3.5 to 4 inches deep, more than likely. And that's a deeper one. I know I'm rambling on, guys. I'm just thinking in my brain. That's a double depth. Yeah, that would fit nicely. I mean, I think a cubby would be great. I don't think I would do a seat in there. I'm not wanting to make matters worse. I'm just saying that shower is going to feel good to someone Corey's size, you know, because he's a tall guy. He's a big guy. It'll feel fine in there without a seat. But if you put a seat in there that's very big at all, I'm afraid it'll start feeling really tight on him. So I might think through that if you really want that in there. I do think a cubby would be killer in there. And go ahead and put a couple of corner shelves in there too. I mean, you can never have enough storage in your shower. So yeah, I think this brace out here is probably temporary. I mean, I would guarantee it's temporary. That's not framing grade, I don't think. The shower, I think I would go without the seat and put the cubby in if possible, if they would agree to it. The rest of the house is coming along great. I mean, they've got it sealed from the elements. As soon as they pass their inspection on the rough out, they're going to start insulating. And then the drywall has not been delivered yet. They may go ahead and brick it. And then I think we're going to be moving along pretty quickly. All right, guys. Sorry for the long one. I was just thinking through a lot of the stuff we talked about on our phone call this morning. Hope you guys have a blessed week. Do not stress about the shower. I'm pretty confident they're going to keep us happy. You guys haven't asked for much through this process, and that's one thing you paid for. But I would think about maybe leaving that seat out if they'll do the cubby for you. I think it would just fit and work better. All right, we'll talk to you guys next week. Be good.